Okay, Elevations Collective, we are back. Lord, the devil is at the bottom of this deck. And I figured that. I figured that because of the energy that I felt. D'Artagnan, don't start messing with Mommy's court. With the Queen of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, the Devil, Queen of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. So this could be a situation where somebody's trying to ignore him in the background. He's playing Roblox. Remember, they didn't took over my den space. So, remember, y'all, hit that like, share, and subscribe button. I guess this is going to be a karmic read with the devil coming out first. I don't even know if I want to do it, but we're going to see. Somebody could be talking their self out of a bad situation that they put themselves in with the devil. The Queen of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, and then we have a judgment. This could actually be a court case, or this could be some type of financial court case. This could be something that involves money with the Wheel of Fortune. Somebody could be trying to talk themselves out of a bad place that they put themselves when it comes to some type of monetary gain that was ill-gotten. That's what I'm getting. Yep, with the Two of Pentacles, Three of Wands, because somebody could have thought that they were going to be able to switch something out in the future. Somebody could have even had like somebody that worked in the court systems or a bank. We don't know. Because I sure been feeling like money. I was feeling my money moves that. Hey, guys, I'm recording. Dude, Kai, are you literally ignoring me? Stop. Kaya. And then she looks like. Yeah, I think somebody thought that they were going to be able to switch something out in the future when it came to some type of money with some type of financial institution. This could even be like a judgment where restitution is being paid into a specific account. Someone could have someone working in the court and at the bank, or both places, where somebody maybe was supposed to switch some numbers around to have some type of money from a court judgment or something go in a particular bank account. But somebody is in a bad bind because somebody is being questioned about that with the Queen of Swords. This could be a court official. This could be somebody who works for the bank or courts. I'm getting heavy like attorney vibes. Look, with the Two of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. Somebody thought that something was going to be able to go their way. This kind of feel like a situation where someone bit off more than they could chew. Let me try to give the best example that I can of this. It's like betting all your money on something, like banking everything you have on something going a particular way. But there's always a 50-50 chance of something not going right. And this is also like people or a person or whatever, they planned something what they thought to be down to a T. But remember, God works in mysterious ways. If this was something that was ill-gotten, everything could have been planned down to a T, but you never know. God is going to throw a monkey wrench in your plans if it's not right. And I feel like that's what happened. I feel like they had everything mapped out, planned out. They expected for some type of monetary judgment, very extensive judgment, to be placed in one bank account and then for it to be switched out into another bank account, maybe an offshore account. Or this could be where someone worked in the court office and they switched up numbers on the bank account that a judgment was supposed to be like paid into. This could be a situation like that. I don't think someone expected for someone in the bank to possibly double check the court records, because this seems like an extensive amount of money. This is not a little bit of money. That we're talking a few like $300,000 to $500,000. I'm hearing like 380, 580. 580,000 or something, anywhere between those two numbers. It can range anywhere from that, but those are the numbers that I'm getting. 58 has been coming up heavily. So 13-4 could be significant, completion of something, the closing of a judgment, the entering of a judgment. And I think this judgment was supposed to go to someone, and someone may be like the court official who may be like the process server that serves someone with the court documents. Let's say someone wasn't present for whatever reason while this judgment was entered in on their behalf. They won a court case, and this someone from the court, like a court official, was supposed to go and serve someone, not serve them, but give them notice of like this judgment that they won, and the bank account details, the amount, and all of that when the payments was supposed to start. And I think a court official kind of worked in conjunction with a lawyer, attorney, as well as someone else, because I'm feeling some other energy in the background. I just can't tap into it, but that's what this feels like. And these people didn't serve this person the documents. Instead, they worked together with someone like the court official, like I said, to switch out numbers on this judgment. This could even be where, because in cases like this where the money is big, the court clerk would typically, the judgment would be signed by the judge, prosecutor, and attorney, and all parties involved, except for the person that may not be there. And they could have had an attorney standing in lieu of their absence. Guys, in lieu of their absence. And this attorney could have worked with like the court clerk and another official to not notify this person of the judgment. Like this attorney could have went back to this person and said, oh, you didn't win nothing, it didn't go in your favor, or it's still going on. In the meantime, having the court clerk take the documents and like make copies and then switch out numbers on the documents, because those type of documents with large lump sums of money, when it's judgments like that, it has to be sent to the bank. And I think somehow the bank already had wind of the original official copy of this judgment, and the court clerk or court official, whoever turned this forged, revised document in with the switched bank accounts, I think they turned that in with the check and the money in hopes, like they had everything banking on this, in hopes that this money would be getting transferred into this particular account, and then they would be able to route that money into some type of offshore untraceable account, right? And I think that the bank double checked them account numbers and some didn't go right. The Queen of Wands is here. Somebody could have tried to use their beauty to, when somebody may be real good with their words, good with talking people into doing stuff or out of stuff, with the Queen of Swords, and when someone couldn't go at this, I think they went to whoever the bank accountant is, or whoever the accountant is that oversees this judgment, or the account, what? Ma'am, go have a seat. Yes, I sure can. Oh, wait till I sit down. Okay, let me finish this up real quick. So, this could be a situation like that. And somebody could have tried to use their looks to seduce someone into getting their way, to bribe someone to going ahead and overlooking the fact that the bank account numbers have been switched out. Could even have something to do, yep, look, with the Tower and the Four of Pentacles. Whoever this bank teller or this person in this bank, the overseer of this account, it was a no for them. They held on to some type of original documentation. That's why the Tower is here. Yep. Four of Pentacles with the Five of Pentacles. And I'm telling you, these people put like everything, could be like their life savings, everything that they had, everything that they've ever earned. Like they put all their stuff together in a pool to pull this off. It must have been a lot of people who were bribed that had something to do with this. Because that's why the Five of Pentacles is here. Now these people are facing, and then the Tower, Four of Pentacles, the Tower, Five of Pentacles. And not only, and I'm telling you, somebody is can't explain this is, and this is what I'm saying. Like we started off with the Devil, Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Swords. Something just turned out all bad for somebody. It did not turn out as somebody expected, and I think somebody is heavily disappointed. I'm getting the feeling of like anxiousness. Somebody could have already been questioned by by some type of other officials concerning this money. This bank accountant, whomever this accountant is, they have the original documentation, and of course they would, because it's like, so when judgments of this magnitude are entered into the are won, or whatever, they come to a close. There's more than one copy of the original document. Well, it's not even copies. There are like, let's say there are three originals. One goes to the court clerk to file in their records. One goes to the attorney, and one could go to like the prosecutor or whomever else. Somebody turned in this original documentation. And I don't think that the court clerk, whoever this was banking on that. And it could have even been a case where this court clerk paid, or these people paid. Two of the officials was on board with it, or maybe all three of these court officials were like down with it. But I feel like somebody just took their money and still turned the documentation in. So it's like they got, man, bro. Look. This came out just like this. Heavy burdens. You hear? Bearing the cross of heavy burdens. And then on the back of here, it's the devil sideways. Oh, I'm telling you, with the Seven of Cups, I cannot make it up. But somebody, one of these, so three court officials. We got the court clerk, we have the attorney, and we have someone else. And it could have been like the court accountant or some type of overseer of this case. This could even be like a trust lawyer or something like that. And so I'm telling you, somebody was somewhere here. They pulled all their money together. The court clerk, this Queen of Swords. I don't know if the Queen of Swords and Queen of Wands are the same people. I'm still trying to feel that energy out. And another person who is a masculine. I get masculine energy. Ooh-wee. And this accountant. But outside of the accountants, like all three of them pulled all their money together, and they were paying people off, but they paid this accountant or someone off. The accountant that was supposed to like get rid of the documentation or lose it or misplace it. And I think this accountant took the money with the devil sideways, pretending to be with it, took the money, and still turned the documentation in with the Seven of Cups. And I think these people are in for a loop with the Five of Cups at the bottom. I don't know why. I just don't know why people do stuff like this. Because there's always a 50-50 chance. Remember, every choice that we make, it has risk, right? Every choice that we make, there's a 50-50 chance that there's a risk involved, right? We never know. Life is full of possibilities of, the negative or positive. Even if we plan for everything to go, work out down to the T, just things can always arise. People can always change their minds, especially in cases like this where there are multiple parties involved. People could have a change of heart. This could also be what that is. This attorney could have took the money and been down with it, and then changed their mind for whatever reason. And this is how the divine steps in. The divine will put it on someone's mind or heart that what they're doing is not right. And somebody had a change of heart. Yep, with the Ace of Wands. Someone had a change of heart about this, and somebody turned in the original documentation to the bank. And when these people went and deposited this check with because the check or whatever it is typically like a check or something, CDs, it could be anything like that, or even the releasing of funds that could be frozen in a trust bank account that needed to be claimed, or some things needed to be sorted out. The original judgment was given to the bank branch owner or supervisor. And I think somebody went to this bank and turned in this documentation and tried to transfer this money, and they presented this person with the original documentation where the numbers, bank account numbers and amounts differed from the documentation they had with this check, I'm telling you, or with whatever this is. There's even a switch up of signatures as well. There was a comparison with signatures on these documents, and that's why the Queen of Swords came out with the Wheel of Fortune and the Devil, because this woman is in a bad bind. I think she got questioned, and maybe she tried to pretend like, I think whoever this branch manager or supervisor is, I think that they notified higher officials of this. The judge, they could have notified the judge in this case. The judgment was there. They could have notified the judge in this case of what was going on, and then they could have notified the proper authorities and officials to look deeper into this. And I think somebody is in some hot water. Yep, Four Swords. Somebody is in some hot water. What else? This also could have sparked some type of investigation into these people, all those involved, the court clerk, everybody. These people could have been watch whatever this incident is. I can't tell if it was recent or something that happened quite some time ago, because I'm hearing the number 7 as well. The number 7 is going to be 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months, 7 years, for all I know. I think these people have been being investigated and watched. There's some type of money that went into some account, and some numbers tried to get switched up, or there was some type of transfer that someone attempted, and something sent off a red flag that caused it opening up an investigation with all those involved. They even watching the people in this bank. And now people are in like some type of rut also with the 5 of Cups. They suffered, they grieving because they suffered a huge loss. Like this was a for sure, I mean, come on. Look, this was a for sure win. They thought this was a for sure thing. And I'm telling you, this tower hit them like a pile of cups. And there's something about what they did in the past. And there's a 6 of Cups. So this could be like 6 to 7 years ago or 6 months ago. Yep. With the Star and the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody wanted to make sure this didn't sit right with somebody. Somebody felt like that whoever this money was supposed to go to, they deserved it. And for whatever reason, these people felt like that this person or persons didn't deserve this money. This could be like a class action lawsuit. Yep. They felt like they were going to, 3 of Cups. They felt like that they were going to split it amongst the 3 of them. I'm telling you what I love. 7 of Swords. They felt like they were going to split it amongst the 3 of them. They felt like whoever this judgment was for, they felt like this person didn't deserve it as much as they did. Where do people get off? This is not even your money. On top of that, if y'all court officials, all of you fuckers are getting paid. I said I wasn't going to cuss, but this makes me upset because the audacity of fucking idiots, imbeciles, greedy motherfuckers like this. How dare people think that they can determine whether or not a person deserves their own money. That money would be better off well spent amongst the three of them who already got paid for doing their job, probably got paid extensive amount or percentage of whatever this judgment is. We know that's how that works. So they tried to be sneaky and deceptive with the Seven of Swords. That's why the Tower is here, for something they did in the past, and it's coming back to bite them in the ass. The situation is being healed because there was some type of documentation that was found. Look, Nine of Pentacles. They and this is not a civil suit. This is a single, like some type of suit, whatever it is. Okay. Whatever this judgment was, it was supposed to put this star Queen of Pentacles energy in the Nine of Pentacles, or maybe they felt like this person was already had it all in the Nine of Pentacles, and so that money would have been better well spent amongst the three of them. Child, with the Fool, with the Fool, with the Fool. I'm sick of seeing this type of energy. It's just pissing me off. Oh, that person already have everything they need. It's not your fucking money. This person could be a wealthy ass person and still get a judgment. It's not your fucking money. Bitch. That's why the Three of Swords is here with y'all dumb ass, between the three of Cups and the Seven of Swords. That's why the Three of Swords is here. Y'all heartbroken because everything was a loss. Look, King of Cups in the reverse and the High Priestess. These people didn't give a damn about this person, their money. They knew, they very well knew. This could have actually been something where somebody was actually poor, because if you look in the Fool and on the Fool card here, she's poor. She's in rags. She has one of those knapsack, things on her back. And this could have very well been something that would have had this person set and put them in the Nine of Pentacles. But they felt like for whatever reason, this person didn't deserve it. She didn't deserve to go from the Fool, rags to riches, with the Queen of Pentacles right above her. Star energy. She didn't deserve that. I hope they put these fuckers under the prison. And this is the type of stuff, my good people, that people do. Look, Justice is at the bottom. Three of Swords to the Justice. This is the type of stuff where when you do stuff like this is what causes generational poverty. Curses by way of poverty and lack. This shit. This. People spend way too much time worrying about other people's pockets, money, wallet, what they have, what they feel like they don't deserve. People, you are not God. You are not God. Yeah, with the Two of Pentacles. They heartbroken because they tried to balance something out or fix something and it didn't go as they had planned. They've been trying to fix this ever since. No, man. Two of Cups. They've been trying to fix, man, and listen. Not only that, with this Two of Cups falling between the Seven of Swords and Nine of Pentacles, they also sent in lovers or a lover to get close to this person and break their heart, to infiltrate them, to be able to get this money. This is what they did with the Four of Swords. They could have even sent in a lover to take this person out by way of a life insurance policy, make it look like a natural death or natural causes or whatever. Okay? They very well could have did that. So then they can figure out a way or get more time with the Two of Pentacles showing up prior to this, figure out how they can get around something or still find a way to get this money. It's not your money. Y'all going through all these links. I know this must took time, money, effort, resources, connections, associations, everything. Further digging yourselves into a hole and a pit. Because no matter how much you try to hide it, when more than one person, look, yin yang twins, do everything by yourself so you won't tell on your goddamn self. Whenever there's more than one person involved in a crime, 9 times out of 10, it is going to go awry because there's always somebody who wants to do their own thing on the fucking side because this all was caused and started by greed. So you have 3 greedy ass people working together. Okay? Of course, one of them is going to be extra greedy, and then another one of them is going to be extra greedy, and they think that they're going to be doing their own little side thing with this, right? To get a little bit more extra money, skim a little bit more that the others won't know about, right? It always goes like that, and that's why shit like this always goes awry. Yeah, they could have very well sent somebody in to infiltrate this person's life and get in a relationship with them. Look, with the 9 of cups, 2 of cups, with the 9 of cups, to take this person out, bro. 5 of wands, to take this person out. Get paid the extra money from the life insurance policy so they can use the money from the life insurance policy of this person's death to then fund all their other escapades to try and help them get themselves out of this shit, because this is an investigation and it's not over. And I think that they know that they are being investigated. I think that they were looking for a way. Somebody could have had a like insurance policies or like 9 different insurance policies out on a person. They could have had insurance policies out on people connected to this person. But no, I'm getting 9 insurance policies connected to this Queen of Pentacles who's still in a full and poverty state. Money sitting somewhere in a bank account in limbo. She ain't gotten it. Then they done sent in lovers to break this person's heart and possibly poison them also. The 2 of Cups, this is, with the dark horses right here. Look at these horses. These are giving me the horses of death, the black horses of plague or death. With the 2 of Cups, somebody's very well could have sent someone in to poison someone and give them a heart attack. Okay. And had 9 life insurance policies out on this person. They were all going to cash out on these life insurance policies to get more money to be able to finagle their way, or 2 of Pentacles try to balance out whatever this snag is or catch up is. They're going to try to tie up this loose end in the bank, but there's no way that they can do that because, baby, once FDIC insured, you must know what that is. When you fooling with the Federal Reserve and any type of money, and you try to get your hands on any type of money, or you get your hands on lump sums of money, you know what they care about? Where them taxes at. And see, this is the fucking problem. This is where people always fall short. You get money and then you think you can hide these things, but baby, the feds want their taxes. They want their taxes. You're not very smart. Knight of Wands. Yep. They sent in a lover to this person. They paid a lover to go into this Queen of Pentacles, Fool, Star energy, 9 of Pentacles, bro, and to take her out. Or him. Take it as it resonates. Remember, there's no gender in tarot. That's what happened. Ooh-wee. They sent in a lover towards this person to get close enough to this person to poison them, cause them some type of heart attack. This could even be a spider poisoning, because I'm just now seeing a spider on here. Some type of venom or something that would cause a shock to the heart or cardiovascular system. They was going to put it in somebody's cup. And take out some insurance policies that they could split. This could either be one insurance policy that they were going to split amongst 9 people, because remember, it started at 3. Here, I think that this is one big insurance policy, and now there are 9 people involved. You see how many other people they had to get involved to cover up their tracks? The more and more people you get, it does not make it better. It does not strengthen your chances of coming out on the winning end of whatever this bullshit is. With the 8 of Cups. So it could be 8 people who have had to walk away, or 8 people who are up shit's creek, who finna walk the green mile, actually. Okay. It went from 3 to 9 to 8. Okay. It could be people bagging out. It could be 8 people left. Maybe somebody already passed away from a poisoning. I don't know. And then right here on top of my other deck, we have Sekhmet, and she stands for justice, baby. Once upon a midnight dream, Little Red Riding Hood. Look, somebody definitely did try to take this person out, and this person is an earth angel with the Temperance card. Let me get a couple more so we can end this. I mean, how dare people? It makes me sick. We're going to talk about something. I don't know. Maybe we'll do a short story time. Maybe I'll go live. I don't know. But we're going to talk about something. Because I be trying not to say so much or reveal so much, so as to not like terrify people. But some things some people need to know, you need to hear. Some people need to hear. The Six of Pentacles. This person is going to get whatever this judgment is. It could just be taking time. But what I'm telling you, there's 2 women kneeling at what looks like Baal or the devil's feet. One has this big contract, and the other has her hands out, and he's pouring coins into her hands. This could be the Queen of Swords and Queen of Wands. These are younger feminines too. These could be children. This piece of paper and this girl to the right, or it's like a big contract she's holding up like this. It could be a statement with the other girls. The 2 girls could have been paid. These could be separate female energies. Because remember, we went from 3 to 9. 2, it could be 2 younger feminines that were paid to write some type of false statement with the death. These people could have even lied in court. Oh, Lord, these people there was some type of issuance of a fake death certificate. That's what this is. These could be 2 younger feminines who were, you know how sometimes if someone, if nobody comes to claim a body, let's say that, they may get family members to sign this death certificate or whoever else. Whoever these other 2 women were that possibly signed a death certificate or statement or said that they witnessed this person's unalived body, they were paid to do this. And what I'm telling you, they were paid because look, I'm telling you what I love. Look at these. See them? Now look at this with the death card. See it? Same case scenario, but look at this. And that's why I said with the 8 of Cups, somebody walked away. And I think this is the person that they said passed away. And they're still, one of these females walked away from this. They probably went through with getting paid and signing the statement, but one of them walked away, with leaving the 8 of Cups. 8 people left. And this is the one female left. And now she looking up to this person like, what do I do now? Because something found out, I'm telling you. The Chariot, the Hangman. Somebody going to jail. People are going to jail. Whoever this was that walked away, I also think that they went and told. I think this person, whoever this female is, they went to the police and told, or they could have went to this attorney and told, or somebody went to somebody and told, and sacrificed everybody in this group. They walked away and somebody went and told. Somebody also could be a state's witness now against whatever this is with the Knight of Cups. Yeah, somebody definitely came forward. The Chariot, the Hangman, the Knight of Cups. Somebody had a change of heart, and somebody left whatever this organized crime is, and they went and told. Somebody had a change of heart. That's too many. I'm gonna see what they are though, but Page of Cups is at the bottom. Some type of phony offer. Somebody could have even turned informant, bro. I'm telling you, with the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. So yeah, with the High Priestess in the reverse, somebody refused to do this. Whoever this was, she may have signed it. Like I said, these are younger feminine energies. You probably throw them like, a few hundred, few thousand, whatever. They write these statements. No big diggy. No big diggy. Somebody's name could be Diggy. Somebody knew something wasn't right. With the Ten of Wands in the reverse. Nope. Somebody backed out of this. Somebody had a change of heart. Somebody realized that the magnitude of what this was that they participated in, and that's one of these females. And again, the High Priestess is in the reverse, but look what she got in her hand. See that paper? It's something about a contract, a statement, a death certificate. With the Six of Swords in the reverse. Somebody had a change of heart. They knew that whatever this was, something didn't sit right with them, and they knew this was going to come back to bite them in the ass, and there was not going to be any way for them to get out of it. So somebody definitely walked away, and they went and told with the strength. Somebody went and told because they had hard evidence or something on these people, and somebody definitely with the Page of Cords. Somebody could have did some cord cutting too. Somebody definitely could have turned informant though, bro. And I applaud this person. I mean, you really don't know, especially when money look good, because why am I hearing $5,000? They were both offered like $5,000 to do these statements. $5,000. And I don't even think that they got with the Six of Pentacles. I don't even think that they got it all at once. It was probably like some up front, like $2,000, then $2,000 once the death certificate was issued and went through, and then another $2,000 once they got the paperwork. And I think somebody was kind of suspicious about how things was going. I said 2,222, so that could be significant. I meant to say 5,000, some 221 or something like that. It could be split up in like 2 to 3 payments or something. Something didn't sit right with somebody. They had a change of heart. They knew that whatever this was, it was some fishy. Something didn't sit right with somebody. And they backed out and they walked away with the Eight of Cups, left these other people to their demise, and then they went and turned on their ass and told. I'm telling you what I love with the Page of Pentacles. This person has like evidence. They have evidence of this. Somebody could have like a recording or text message or something like that with the Page of Pentacles. That it's like cold hard evidence, but maybe it's just not enough with some type of text. Maybe they have to catch somebody on recording or something. Yo. Yeah, people going to jail. Eight of Swords. People going to jail, the Hermit, because these people being followed and watched and investigated, bro, about this Page of Cups. I'm telling you. With the Four of Wands. And it's being traced back to this court office, to this place of business, establishment. Eight of Pentacles. Somebody trying to be very, very slick, sneaky, and skilled at what they do. Or there's a detective. Nope, with the Hangman. Yep, there is a detective that's skilled at what he does. What else? He's singing in the background, y'all. So. I'm about to end this one because King of Pentacles, the Sun. Yo, this is crazy, y'all. No way. Knight of Wands, Page of Wands, Knight of Cups. Bro, to the world, to the Ace of Pentacles. Listen, Nine of Wands. Listen, Five of Swords. Listen. This is how the Most High God works and the divine works. Listen. This is how they works. Whoever this detective is this woman, the Queen of Pentacles, Fool, Star, Nine of Pentacles. The detective, whoever is investigating this is this woman's counterpart. I kid you not. She came out as the Queen of Pentacles. Here he is, King of Pentacles. This detective. He came out with the Hermit, Page of Cups. This is a detective who's skilled at what he does. Okay? That's how the divine works. See what I mean? God works in mysterious ways. This is a pure example of God works in mysterious ways, y'all. This detective, maybe he don't know it, maybe she don't know it, maybe they don't. I don't think that they know each other, but these people are counterparts, soulmates. It don't even have to be like in a love or relationship, but never mind, because the Sun came out with it. This man could have been investigating this Queen of Pentacles for whatever reason. Why she was in rags, because it could have been said that she got paid, this money got paid out to her. It could be entered in the court system that this money got paid out to this Queen of Pentacles, full energy. But this woman's still in rags. This detective could have been investigating her as well or watching her as well. And fell in love. He see her as the Sun, bro. The Sun with the Knight of Wands. This man got a whole soft spot and hard spot for this woman. For whatever reason. But he knew something was off with the Hermit and the Page of Cups. He knew something was off. I think that it started off with this, whatever this red flag was with this bank account. With this money, this bank account. Transference of money. Whatever this was. That was a red flag. It's a red here, red there. The devil's red. This woman with the full energy, she has on red underneath her dressings. Red. Root chakra. Getting down to the root or the bottom of something. An investigation started somewhere and it wound him up investigating or looking into this woman. Queen of Pentacles, Fool, Star Energy, Nine of Pentacles. And this man done fell in love with the woman. He got passion, a heart spot. She make him happy. He see her as beautiful. I don't know. He see her as like the Sun. Okay? Naked, riding on a horse with flowy hair. You see this woman as some type of a goddess, Star Energy. Finding out that this woman is a Queen of Pentacles and still is in an impoverished state. That's crazy as fuck to me, bro. Also with the Page of Wands. I think he has all the information that he needs. Maybe there's just one little something that he needs to tie up with the Knight of Cups. And of course, if you're an investigator in a situation like this, you can never really come forward and approach a person, but maybe he has a passion for this woman, a soft spot. You know, he has a lot of like love, passion for this woman. Chemistry, this could be just from watching her, but of course as a detective, this will be a conflict of interest. He can't approach her, you know. Knight of Cups, the world. This man sees, whoever this woman is, this man sees this woman as everything. That's how God works. Somebody could have even tried to pay off this detective too with the Page of Cups Hermit. The Hermit is indicating to me the detective. Because the Chariot, Eight of Swords, the Hangman, the Hermit, this is a detective. And he great at what he do and what he does. Somebody very well could have tried to get his man some fishy coochie. Because remember I said in the beginning, a Queen of Wands was tried to like use her body to seduce this person or something like that. And you know me and child, he very well could have hit it. I don't know. He very well could have hit it and still didn't help her. Got the coochie and Get that bread, get their head, then leave. I had to say that. Hey, this is what happens in these case scenarios. You never know. And then with the Ace of Pentacles, what I'm telling you, the world with the Ace of Pentacles, literally, he is, this, whoever this detective is hell bent on giving this woman what's due to her. Whoever this woman is, he is hell bent on giving this woman what's due to her. He believes he sees her as the world. He sees her as deserving the world. He may have even spoke to her in passing. This woman could have passed by this man, not even known this man was a detective. And he may have spoken to her, but he was in some type of different dress or robes. He could have been dressed up like some type of, like not the average Joe, but like the one, like a Playboy shit. He very well could have spoke to her in passing. But he sure is watching this woman, child. With the 9 of Wands and the 5 of Swords, this man is determined to fix whatever this is and help this woman defeat these people. Is the woman aware? King of Cups is in. What I tell y'all, look. King of Cups is in the reverse, and they got that Queen of Wands that gave him that fishy coochie. And he took that, he got that. No strings attached. Get the bread, get the head, and leave. And man, somebody is upset. Yep, cut her straight the fuck off. This is him. We did see the Queen of Swords come out, but this is not a counterpart. This is him. The Queen of Swords could also be his partner. He may have traced the Queen. What? Look, and the Queen of Swords came out right behind him. Yep. Whoever this Queen of Swords is that orchestrated this could be his, partner. They could be partner detectives or something, or they could actually be married. They could be twin flames, and they could be soulmates or divine counterparts. Maybe this Queen of Swords is a detective who started working on this case with him and turned sour during it and was throwing monkey wrenches in his investigation behind his back, behind the scenes, him not knowing why things kept falling through. Only to come to the realization that it was this Queen of Swords. He done caught her up in something. Yeah, I think they are. They are together, married, in a relationship because the Queen of Cups came out. But remember, he came out as the King of Cups in the reverse. But with the Queen of Wands, she very well could have sent this Queen of Wands towards this detective, and he hit that. I don't know if he was aware that this Queen of Wands was sent in by this Queen of Swords. This could be like a marriage business, like a private investigator business, where these two are both private detectives, retired private detectives or something, where they're actually certified as detectives and they may have their own private practice. They very well are together though, or were. Yep, Page of Swords. He caught her in the act of something, and a lot of things fell into place. I'm wondering if it's just too many people up in here, because I'm getting several energies. I literally am getting 9 energies, or at least 8, but several energies. I think she took this case. She could have been approached by this Queen of Wands. I'm telling you. She could have been approached. This Queen of Swords, his partner, wife, whatever they have, like a family business or something. They do this. This Queen of Swords could have been approached by this Queen of Wands to take this case. They know each other. They do. But the Queen of Swords was working with the King of Swords. They took the case. Maybe they were onto this woman over here, the Fool, Queen of Pentacles, the Star, Nine of Pentacles. Maybe they were trying to force something onto her, make it seem like she got this money and it was the culprit of something. All along, he's investigating. The King of Swords is investigating. The Queen of Swords was doing shit behind the scenes to throw everything he was doing off. She sent this queen when I think he caught her in the act of something. He questioned her, and she sent this Queen of Wands towards this man to sleep with him, give him this fishy Page of Cups offer to sleep together, and bribe him. I think he took the bait. He was already aware of what was going on, and he did it with no strings attached and cut her off. Yep, Justice, Four of Cups. Justice will prevail, and all those involved are just going to be at a loss. Whatever this was, he rejected. He's rejecting some type of. This is so much, bro. With the fake death certificate, an insurance policy very well was paid out or could have been paid out, and they said that this woman was the orchestrator of it, the woman they stole the money from. I think this was something like looking into like insurance scams, and someone found he found the underlying true nature behind it, which was this money in this trust account, some type of judgment that's been sitting in a bank account that this Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands, and another person been trying to get their hands on. Yep. The prosecutor can be involved as well of this case. Or this is this attorney. It could be just an attorney. And the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands. One of these women is a detective. One of these women works for the courts. And one of these is like the trust attorney or something that's a part of this. And look, I cannot make it up. Look at the Justice. Look at the bottom. You see the two women? Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords. They finna go down for this. Look in the background of the Four of Cups. See in the coyote's mouth? Or this is a fox? It's a fox, sorry. I said coyote. In the fox mouth in the background, there's a rabbit, one, in its mouth. This is that one person that walked away that went and told. With him holding the rabbit in the mouth, the rabbit is like peace, joy, enlightenment, right? Blessings, abundance in the mouth. Somebody went and ran their mouth and told what they knew. This is what I'm telling you. And she could have very well went to this King of Swords. And justice is going to be prevailed because, yep, some type of information was withheld about all these three people working together. This Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, and this attorney. And then there's the Emperor, Two of Wands. Yep. And dang, with the King of Wands. With the Ace of Wands, that man got a lot of passion. And the Empress. Bro, this man got a lot of passion for this woman. For whoever this Fool, Queen of Pentacles is. He could be in air sign. I heard with water placements. I don't know. He could be an air sign. Doesn't have to be. He could be an air sign with like water placements. But he could have fire placements as well. You know, I don't know how all those things work. She could be an earth sign with water placements. But I'm telling you, the Emperor, Two of Wands, he's planning on bringing this woman justice. I'm telling you, with the Justice, Four of Cups, he's planning on bringing her justice. He has a lot of passion with the King of Wands, Ace of Wands, Empress. This man is coming back with a vengeance and a passion to get this woman justice for whatever this is. And this Queen of Swords very well could be his wife. Seven of Wands, Two of Pentacles, death. This woman, they had this woman wrapped up in so much shit. It could be fraudulent stuff, whatever. They really had her kind of looped up in some stuff. I think he helped her dodge a lot of bullets with the Seven of Wands, Two of Pentacles. I think he ended a lot of shit that they tried to tie this woman into. This woman is sitting over here oblivious. Yeah, with the Ten of Swords. He wasn't finna let it happen with the Ten of Pentacles. You hear me? The Ten of Swords is in the reverse of the Ten of Pentacles. He gonna make sure she get what is owed to her, what's due to her. And I'm telling you, he want to make an investment. I don't know. But I don't know how that's going to work in an active investigation. Maybe it's going to come to a close. Maybe this is him investing in making sure she gets justice and offering up the information that he has, along with, this could be a star witness or a key witness. But with it being a Knight of Pentacles, this may not be like the smoking gun type of witness. He may need a little bit more, because see, he could have like the Page of Wands, which is like some type of communication. The Page of Wands, which could be like some type of communication electronically. Hey, text, stuff like that. The Knight of Pentacles, this could be like solid information, printout of paperwork. This could be chats, this could be pictures, something like that. Along with several other pieces of just circumstantial evidence. I think there's something else that's missing. This Ace of Pentacles. Star witness. A star witness. Ten of Wands. These people are burdened by this. This woman would be the star witness. All they got to do is get her in court and get to asking her questions, go over statements. Because if this woman is oblivious to the life insurance policy, her fate, death, do you hear me? The money that's in the bank account, money that was paid, all type of fraudulent shit that they tied her name and her identity to. If she's unaware of this, plus statements that could have been wrote on this woman, false statements or something that could have been written on this woman, her taking the stand, she's a star witness, and that could be what it is. And this is another reason why this man is watching her, protecting her, and making sure that nobody comes towards her. Because Ten of Wands, Six of Swords, he is determined to move her out of the way of what this is that these people tried to do to her for her money. That's crazy as fuck, bro. Strength, Five of Pentacles. There's a strong case here. She is the star witness. Yep, Five of Cups, Six of Wands. And these people are at a loss. And I think the loss came when not only he slept with this Queen of Wands. See, this could also be a situation with the Page, with the Knight of Pentacles. You know how people get when they sleep together. They get to pillow talking. I think he had her on record, and I think he was very much so aware of this Queen of Wands, what she was doing. And she was sent towards him. And I think he has her on recording. I kid you not. All that pillow talking. Trying to bribe him and everything. That's that Knight of Pentacles. That very well could be the Ace of Pentacles. The smoking gun. And then to tie up all the loose ends, this will be the star witness. Star witness, key witness. Key witness would be the younger feminine that walked away. And it's nothing, these people are in heavy grief and regret because there's nothing that they can say about it, because this case, whatever this case is coming to a close, or maybe it's come to a close and something has been won, something has been found out, or this King of Swords was victorious in closing up this case, like finding all the pieces to a puzzle and tying it all together and finding the bottom line of whatever this is. Ten of Cups. And this could have been this person's family. With the Eight of Pentacles, yep. This person's family was involved. And see, there's 10 here. I told you it went from 3 of Cups, 9 of Cups, 8 of Cups, 10 of Cups. It was a lot of people involved in this, particularly this person's family. That's how they were able to tie this woman into a lot of stuff. Who better than family to get pertinent information, places where a person been, items of clothing, DNA, hair samples, stuff like that, and place it at the scene of crimes, even IDs, faked stuff like that. Somebody's family was involved in this, and this person is a baby. This masculine transformed this situation. This was something that this woman possibly couldn't have got out of. But also, I'm getting that this is the divine too, with the 10 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, the High Priestess Magician. This person have people. This person has this person on. This man could have been. You know, it's hard to explain this type of things, but this man may not know this. This man or woman, they may not know this, but this man could have been appointed in the spirit realm as this woman's protector or guardian or the bringer of her justice. He may not know it, but that's probably why he has this overwhelming sense of getting this woman justice, not just passion, not just that. She makes him happy. He sees her as the sun, the world, the Ace of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Knight of Cups, you know what I'm saying? Knight of Wands, King of Wands, Ace of Wands. There's a lot of love and passion there. This is not just love, lust. This is like passion, an overwhelming sense of passion of bringing someone justice who was wrong. But also because he knows it's the right thing to do. And the divine can inhabit you in that way. They can take over your discernment to allow you to do the right thing, to give you the choice to do the right thing. Because I think at some point in time, this man probably came to a crossroads and had to decide on whether or not he was going to move forward and work with his partner, wife, lover in crime, whatever this is. And take this Queen of Wands bride, or was he going to do the right thing? And I think somebody made the conscious decision to do what was upright in heart, to do what was morally right, not go against this person's principles or his own principles, morals, and values, and chose to do what was right. I don't think that this man, I think he was kind of like on the fence, like he was looking to catch this woman, Queen of Pentacles, the full star energy, catch her up in something. And maybe there was just so many things linked to this woman, it was just like overwhelming. But maybe he had this feeling in the pit of his stomach, but it wasn't solidified. And to whoever this key witness is, one of these girls that wrote the false statement or signed some type of certificate, paperwork, something, came forward to him and told. She told it all. She told it all. And I think something clicked. That's that light bulb moment when the subconscious and the conscious mind meet. They make a link. I think he had already developed feelings or some type of passion towards this woman, but it was like, like Entrapment with Catherine Zeta-Jones and I always forget his name. Handsome Caucasian fellow though. Entrapment. Where he was working as a detective, but he was like playing both sides, but he was trying to entrap her, get her to help him steal the diamond, while at the same time he was going to lock her up and have her take the fall. So it could be something like that. Not where he was going to have her take the fall, but where he was really against her, but watching her, he couldn't help but to develop some type of feelings for her. I don't know what this is. She did come out as an earth angel. I mean, who come into an earth angel's energy and don't feel some type of way, even if it's not like love or anything like that? It could just be a sense of like compassion. Page of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, I'm telling you. Knight of Swords. There's a lot of shit going on behind the scenes, and whoever this Queen of Swords is, and Nine of Swords, she is fucked up in her head, because I don't know if she knows that he knows or what, but I think he knows. I think he has approached her. I think she has been served some type of papers. I think she has lost her job also. I think she has went to court and she has been going to court and she's waiting to be sentenced. What I'm telling you, yep, the moon. Nine of Swords to the moon. She don't know what can happen or what her sentence is gonna be, but it's gonna she could be in her head because she may be wondering how much he knows. Four of Wands, how much he knows about the closeness of the person. Dang, no, the moon, Four of Wands, Temperance. She in her head and she want to fight because she's been outed. She want to fight. She is conflicted in her mind. She's going through a lot of mental turmoil because she secretly knew, bro, this is the craziest shit ever. Sometime during this, I don't know when these two got together, if they were together first or what. But sometime during this whole situation, she found out that this woman was this man's twin flame. And that she was an earth angel. And Ace of Cups, bro. Heavenly loved and divinely guided. That this is this man's like counterpart. This is four, look, the moon, Four of Wands, Temperance, Ace of Cups. And I believe that's when this Queen of Swords decided to send this Queen of Wands towards this King of Swords, bro. She somewhere this woman knew. I think she knew before they even took this case. This is some weird organized crime. Before she took this case, before she brought this case to him, she knew that this woman was this man's counterpart. I mean, high level counterpart. Four of Wands, Temperance, Ace of Cups, they were always meant to be. And that's why this woman is in her head. She's feeling hella conflicted about a lot of communication that came through, a lot of communication that has been found out about how she was in the background, Knight of Swords, causing, throwing a lot of monkey wrenches in this case, and she in her head. Because the moon, whatever this is, about Five of Wands competition, she should have walked away when she had a chance with the Eight of Cups, Four of Swords. She should have walked away when she had a chance and laid something to rest, but she couldn't. Some point in time in here, she very well was thinking heavily about walking away, but she found out that this is this man's counterpart, divine counterpart, Ace of Cups, Temperance, Four of Wands, divine, high-level soulmate, divine counterpart. Y'all be on some raggedy shit, bro. I cannot make this up. With the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Swords, bro. And the Two of Swords, and she was trying to prevent this man from finding this out. This could have been a setup to throw them both under the bus. This could have been, this giving me to kill two birds with one stone type of thing for this Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Swords. Killing two birds with one stone. I don't know when she found this out, bro. Three of Wands. She found this out some time ago. And let's say if this case been going on for several years, she could have found this out like 3 years ago. That this woman was this man's high-level soulmate, divine counterpart, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to throw all them words in there because it just seems like a very divinely led together type of situation. But I don't see how they could ever be together with this case going on. Somebody, he may just love her from afar. Look, the Three of Wands, the Hierophant, the Lovers, Judgment. This was some very, very meticulously planned out scheme. This been going on. Before she even came to him with this case, this Queen of Swords, she knew that this woman was this man's counterpart. Because of this woman's family. This woman's family, there's some type of judgment. I don't know what the judgment is for, but there's some type of judgment that happened. This woman was supposed to have got this money, but her family worked against her to keep her in rags while they were trying to work in the background to steal her money. Yo, I don't know when this ended, but this shit, it gets on my nerves. Because if I have 17 minutes left on here, when did my video start recording? I just be talking. I'll probably be 20, 30 minutes up in here and the fucking video done cut off, bro. Let's get some last minute messages. So I'm gonna go over this last video and see how much it recorded, but this shit crazy, bro. And it's always some stupid shit. Look. Last minute messages. Web of connection. Weave your connections thoughtfully, creating a supportive web that uplifts your personal and professional journeys. Need I say more? Quiet moments. Let me get 3 more. This was a organized. My phone keeps saying that it's hot, so it shouldn't be doing that. So, the cards that came out here for my clarifying life situations for the closing. A web of connection. Weave your connections thoughtfully, creating a supportive web that uplifts your personal and professional journeys. I told you organized crime. And then we had veil of illusions. Lift the veils of illusion, seeking truth beneath the surface to navigate through love and career authentically. I'm telling you, this is a wife and husband that had a business. His wife worked against him. Walking unscathed. You are fortunate. You are fortunate. Trap was laid out for you, but you were too smart to fall for it. I'm not making this up. I didn't pick these out. And then heart's desires. Sing along to your heart's song, for it knows what you truly want. Somebody done fell in love. This man done fell in love with this woman. Eclipse of concealment. Listen, navigate through the eclipse of concealment, understanding the cyclical nature of hidden phases and awaiting revelations. This is crazy. With Spirit Link, bro, look, stay aligned with your highest dreams and ideals to find success. And then we had these 2 cards, Soul Whispers. Look beyond the worlds and hear what is really being said now. And then Wise Counsel. Seek guidance from trusted friends or mentors to help you along. I'm telling you, somebody, spirit guide, somebody, it's like coming into this woman's energy. This awakened this masculine. It awakened him to his connections, the illusions that his connections had to do with whatever this organized crime was towards a person who is completely innocent and unsuspecting. And this man fell in love with this woman. And as that happened, it's like he started to awaken, or started to become more connected. I mean, she did come out as the temperance energy, right? High priestess. So, tide of transition. Embrace the tides of change with openness, allowing the ebb and flow of life to guide your transformation into love and work. I'm telling you. This man fell in love with somebody on the job. And then look, Mountain of Mastery, Sculpture of Self. This says, enjoy the journey, embrace each moment fully, staying open to new experiences and lessons along the way. This man fell in love with this woman. I mean, it is what it is. This woman done awakened him. You know that happens when you're in temperance energies, right? Temperance, high priestess, magician too, right? You come into that kind of energy, it is somebody awakened to something and they listen to their spirit guides. They listened to the little whispers in their ears that told them to look deeper into something wasn't right, and somebody found a link or connection. Somebody realized why they had such a strong passion or like for this woman. This man did. Mountain of Mastery. Ascend towards self-realization and triumph, guided by the stoic presence of the mastery mountain pathway. And then we have sculpture of self. This man he found and became awakened and aware to parts of himself that he didn't even know existed. I think this is what this did. And this is how the divine works. This is how the Most High God works. Seriously. Last one. Shape the sculpture of self, honoring the perpetual act of forming and expressing identity. I think this opened this man up a lot. I think, and trust yourself behind the veil. Somebody awaken, slow climb. Somebody awaken to who they are. Somebody, this investigation, this woman, these people, it awakened a key player in here, which is this King of Swords, to a part of himself that I don't think he realized existed. And that happens. This person has an overwhelming, I keep feeling this overwhelming sense of getting this woman justice. Like, even if I feel like maybe they can never be together, but even if he can't be together with her, whatever she awakened inside of him, it is driving him to make sure that she gets justice. It's driving him. Yep. Fantasyland. This man, I'm telling you, this man is, look, carried away. Look at this. This man is in love with this woman. This man be fantasizing about this woman. Look, on the men, he want to get this woman his heart so bad. Because, of course, this also broke his heart if this Queen of Swords was his wife and partner. That broke his heart. Then there's a Queen of Wands involved and stuff. Look, open doors. Harbor of peace, but he's learning to find peace. He realized that as he heals his heart, when one door closes, another one opens. Yep, and he's clearing his mind, finding peace, and releasing. Look, he healing. Isn't that something? The divine, they are amazing like this, so I'm not going to talk too much longer because we know my videos be like an hour, 30 minutes long always. I just think that's so beautiful. Maybe I'll do like a love reading this because this karmic shit is like, yep. When one door closes, another one opens. Open doors. You have many options, so take your time to choose what's right. And somebody is taking their time, see the potential to allow themselves to heal, evolve, and grow. This person has released. I'm pretty sure he released this Queen of Swords. I'm pretty sure that there's like some type of like divorce, dissolution of a business or something. It could be something like that. I don't know, but I am hearing dissolution of assets. So it may not be the business. It may be the home that they have together. But releasing, healing the heart, because this is a hurtful thing, especially if they've been together for quite some time. They've built a business together, grown with each other, but to come across someone and indirectly they open you up to parts of you never knew existed. They awaken you to parts of you never knew existed. It's a different type of feeling. Love, chemistry, and it's not just love always on a sexual or lustful level. Love for oneself. So maybe he gained an appreciation for somebody being in poverty, not knowing that they were fucking rich or wealthy. And then all the people that work together behind the scenes against him, against her, but use him as a pawn to work against her because, I mean, he good at what he do. And it was like an open and shut case, it seemed like, until somebody had a change of heart. But divine works like that. And I'm going to say, whomever you are this reading is for, ma'am, count your lucky stars. Always be sure to show gratitude and thank your lucky stars. And, yeah, your family ain't shit. I don't know which ones to tell you to not fool with, but hey, you got money, I'd lie detector all their asses. Everybody get on a lie. Oh, you want to be in my life? Lie detector test. Look, Grove of Unity. the divine hella funny, bro. They're so funny. Like, look, Grove of Unity. Bind energies in the unified sanctuary of the grove, fostering interconnected harmony among all beings. And you could be a foster child, baby. You who walked out unscathed because of this man. So you definitely have to give this man his kudos, his brownie points. He did that for you. Because these people, I think that they had you kind of like deadlocked on some shit. Like a lot of people work together, bro. Yep. Clear mind and fulfilling a promise. This man, I think this man is very much so hurt, but happy that he took this route because he has a clear conscience now. And I feel like he made a promise to make sure you got justice, and that's what he's doing, or that's what he did. Yep. To bring forth your fortune, to allow your ships to come through for you. if that's the very least he can or can't do. I don't know if this man discovered that you his person. I think this man know and you don't know, sweetie. Yep, worthy gold. This, I'm telling you, this man good at what he doing. He was hell bent on making sure you got justice, and he was going, but baby, he was gonna cross mountains to get you that. And I think he knows his counterpart, and you don't even know. If this is your reading, Divine Feminine, you don't even know. This man is your person. Yep, duality dance, seek balance amid the chaos and find harmony within yourself. And there's the mountains again. This man is a master at what is it? You know, like Chris Angel, a master at getting out of sticky spots, hard situations. Because of all this case, this man worked hard to build a case against you, and it was like, it's like they had you. Then he also would have had to go back over everything that he had, the ironclad shit, evidence that he had on you, to pick apart all that he has done. That is a mountain, bro. Cutting edge. That is a mountain. And this man, he has to love you. He has to love you a lot to go and do all of his work. This man, I hear this man don't lose. This man does not lose. This man is an arrogant person. Not arrogant, very cocky. Not arrogant, very cocky in what he does. Very for sure. I heard he don't lose. He's great at what he does. And this man had mountains of evidence, but this was all fake evidence. But it was enough to put you away. And by the blessings of the Most High God and the divine. All it takes is one person to have a change of heart. And that's what it took. And when he became aware of what this was, he had to undo everything that he put together against you. Yep. He had to choose wisely about his unions. I told you he came to a crossroads, and he literally could have moved forward and had you locked up. I know that's messed up to say. He could have just had you locked up, and that could have been that, and there would have been one on his record. But I feel like that this may be a very, with the King of Swords, this may be a very like upright man at heart. Like I said, morals, principles, values, doing the right thing overall. I think that's probably more than likely why he started this line of business or work. And he made the conscious decision to start from scratch. It's like not only did he have to tear apart all his case that he had built, strong case that he had against you, which was false evidence that he ended up finding out, but he also had to do this while pretending to not know that his wife and partner was working against him behind the scenes, tampering with evidence and working with your family. This is a lot, bro. Yep. But this man found that there was a connection. I think this is what he caught her in the act of. He could have caught this woman doing like some type of work on you, like voodoo or something, or heard her talking and found out that this Queen of Swords knew that you and this man were counterparts, that y'all were spiritually linked. Quiet moments, seek solace in the silence, where clarity finds its true voice. Right track. He did the right thing. Ignite ambition. I'm telling you, this man has a lot of passion for you. Pursue desires with drive and face consequences bravely. Keep an open mind as answers reveal your journey. I'm telling you, this man has been dead set on getting you justice. So whomever you are, sir, thank you for helping Divine Feminine. I'm pretty sure she appreciates it. I really do. But that's all for this one, collective. I will see y'all back in a little bit, maybe. Who knows? So we'll see.